Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to shoot my first Get Ready With Me. So this is the final look that I got for the Kabil dance cover, and to know how I achieved this look, just keep watching. Starting with setting my hair so we can easily do the makeup. Let's do this. So this is my face with lighting, no makeup. This is my face without lighting, no makeup. So now I'm just going to begin with toning my face. I'm using Pixi Glow tonic here. Just put some tonic on the cotton swab and just sliding it off my skin. Now I'm gonna move to step 2, spraying some rose water on my face for additional toning. Moving on to the next step, I'm gonna spray some Glow Potion by Ras. This has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, chamomile extracts, licorice that really brightens and hydrates the skin to the core. I got really dry skin, so this was pretty good. A little hairpin break because bangs were coming on the face. And back to the basics. For primer, I'm going to use Smashbox Photo Finish Revitalize today. And for face, I'm going to use combination of 3 products: Pat McGrath foundation, Smashbox Illuminating Moisturizer, and my favorite Cosrx Ceramide cream. So to keep the face base light, I'm going to take a pea-sized amount of ceramide cream, 2 pumps of Pat McGrath foundation, and 3 pumps of Illuminating Moisturizer. So this will give a subtle glow to the face. You know, for foundation, I believe we can always add more. Less is more. Just start with less and we can always build up. Just mixing all these 3 products on the back of my hand and putting it on my face. A little bit on the other side. Covering my chin and nose, forehead, and the rest goes onto the neck. Now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques beauty blender and buff all the product in. Moisturizer, foundation, illuminating moisturizer, everything goes inside. Just make sure there are no streaks left on the skin. You can always slide the extra product off. If we feel the need of more foundation, we can always add more later. But for now, I think this is good to go. After I put my concealer, I'll think about if we need more foundation. Moving on to the concealer, I'm using Pat McGrath Labs concealer. My shade is LM13. Just putting it on the inner corner of the eyes and a little bit on the outer corner of the eyes. Let it sit for a while, and then I'm using Pat McGrath concealer brush again, spraying some rose water to give extra hydration and moisture, and we start blending. Speeding this up so you don't get bored, but blending is really important here. Trust the process, don't be scared. I know. We got it. Now I'm taking Real Techniques blender once again. This is another one. And blending all the concealer on my eyes, under my eyes. Now speeding this up so you don't get bored, but make sure you blend nicely. Now for the finishing touch, I'm going to take the brush again and just make sure there are no streaks left and the product completely is absorbed on the skin. Treat your skin nicely, please. Our skin under eye is pretty sensitive. Moving on, I'm going to take 1 pump of foundation more and just blend it with the blender on one side, taking one more pump and blending it on the other side. This is completely lightweight foundation and I think this is good enough. We don't need to add more, right? Yeah, I like it. Now instead of a highlighter, I am just going to add 2 pumps of this illuminating moisturizer again on the high ends of my cheeks. I don't feel like wearing highlighter. I think this is good to go. Prepping my lips with Bird Bees lip balm before we move on to the lipstick. Just making sure the lips are moisturized. Moving on to the brows using Benefit brow pencil. My shade is 3. Just creating an arc, moving it along the natural brow line. Then I'm going to use some brow gel on my brows. This is by Benefit, extremely soothing and calming, and just gives me that perfect brow look. Taking off the lip balm with a cotton pad and adding lip plumper. This one is by Too Faced, just to plump up the lips before we apply the lipstick. Moving on to the contour, I'm using this eyeshadow palette by Dear Dahlia and I'm going to use the darker shade as my contour, just defining the jawline. You can use it under the jawline, over the jawline as you prefer. Usually makeup bloggers have been saying you should actually use it under your jawline to create a proper shadow, but I don't know, this works for me. Adding on the contour to the cheeks, and I don't usually do my nose. I don't usually contour my nose, but now that I'm sitting here in front of the camera, I felt like doing it. I don't know why. So let's just do this. Just creating a straight line along the bridge of the nose. Don't be scared. I promise the end result will be good. Now I really have a very big forehead, so let's just make it even by just creating some shadow on the head. And I think we have deposited enough product for now. Moving on to the beauty blender. I'm speeding this up so you don't get bored, but make sure you always blend downwards when you're doing the contour of the jawline. See, we are always going to create shadow downwards over here, and remember to create shadow upwards always when you're doing your cheeks. Don't try to slide here and there, just keep the blender in its place and just try to blend it in one place so it does not go all over the face. Moving on to the nose, just slide it downwards on the both sides to create the shadow. And forehead, we are just blending it backwards. Blend, 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 blend. Blending is the key. I think this is good to go. What do you think, guys? Moving on to the blush, I'm using NARS Orgasm Blush today. Always remember, less is more, so we are slowly going to build it up. I think we need more, and here we got more. This is good enough. I don't know why, I just don't like too much of color on my face. This is good. A little bit on my nose for the good luck, so our dance cover turns out nice. Just kidding. No, I'm serious. A little bit on the chin, and I think we are blushed now. And drum rolls, please. Who does not love this palette? Who does not know this palette? So for my eyes, I'm using this Real Techniques medium brush, and I'm going to take this Naked Blush shade, peachy shade, as my base. color and just place it on my eyelid. I'm a total amateur when it comes to doing eyeshadows, but this palette makes me look really good, for an amateur. I mean, you can actually just use a single shade as is and you're good to go, or you can use combination of shades, especially their astral shades, and you are going to look like $1,000,000. Ha ha ha. I'm serious. Back to my eyeshadow. I have speeded this up so you don't get bored, but this is the easiest way to do eyeshadow, Just look at it. I am in love with this palette. And our base is done. So now I'm going to take this small brush that I don't remember what brush is this. This is Real Techniques brush, and I am going to place this Astral Moon shade on just the inner corner of my lid. Just blending it nicely with the base color. Now I'm just going to take the same eyeshadow kit by Dear Dahlia, the one that I used as contour, and I'm going to take Real Techniques eyeliner brush and create shadow under my eyes. I could not find another brush, so I'm just using the liner brush as is. Just a little bit of contour shade under my eyes so I don't look ghosty actually, basically, with all the concealer. The shadow is a must. Slightly taking this upwards. Now I want to add some bling bling, so I'm going to mix these two shades, Eleganza and Bronze Rose. That's the next one. So I'm basically just mixing all these and placing just in the middle of my eyelid and nicely blending it sideways. But basically the product is sitting just in the middle of the eyelid. The shiny products, the blitzy products are better when put just in the middle of the eyelid. Oh God, I am an amateur and look what I did. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques blender brush and just blending all the colors together to create a seamless look. Now I don't feel like putting a liner today, so I'm just taking the same contour shade by the Dear Dahlia eyeshadow kit and just putting it on the outer corner of the eye. Just trying to blend it with the eyeshadow. I don't think you're able to see much, but I was able to see when I was shooting it, so it's good. Okay, so we are done with the face, eyes, brows. Moving on to the lips. Taking off excess of lip plumping gloss. And I'm going to use lip liner in shade Starstruck by McGRATH. And I just threw my pencil. Hold on, back to the basics. Lining my lips, and lower lips are burning with the plumper, but let's try and line it. I'm going to add some to the lips as well, as I'm going to use a coral shade, coralish pink shade, but so I'm just dabbing the liner all over my lips as well and creating a good shape. This color is really nice actually as is, but I do feel like adding some coral touch. We'll see later. And as usual, I forgot to put under eye powder after. I should have done this after I had put my concealer on. Better late than never. Just setting my under eyes with this powder to get rid of all the shine under my eyes. Nicely mattifying it. Now setting my makeup with Smashbox Revitalize once again. Let it set. And for the lipstick, I am using Candy Flip, the coralish shade that I told you. Isn't it coralish pink? Yes, it is. I kind of like it. Now what I'm trying to say here is, let me change and come back, and then we'll put on mascara. And the dancer in me is giving looks. And we are back. Hello. and I felt like I need more lipstick and just added a little dab of Candy Flip. Since Kabil dance cover is about love and heart, so adding heart earrings for today. I think they look nice. And here's the creator inside me, appealing you to like and subscribe to my video if you're still watching. Moving on to the last part, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And look how it will just give added dimension to the eyelashes. Oh god, look at me. I think it looks nice. And I just keep moving from the camera to the mirror because I am not wearing my specs basically, so I'm trying to figure out where to look to set my mascara. Don't worry, every girl looks like this when she puts on mascara. I'm not making faces. Wow. This is healing. Okay, trying to figure out how to set my hair since I recently got bangs. But bangs won't look very nice for this semi-classical song, so we need to tie our hair. So this is the final look, guys. Let me know if you liked it. Comment, like and subscribe to my channel. And do let me know if you would like to watch more videos like this.